My name's Leeroy Rokkenrohl. Just had my 29th birthday. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to C30. Been pretty sick. I got hurt at work a few times. I got fired for it. I can't seem to get any kind of medical help. Now my girlfriend left me because I was so depressed. My credit cards are maxed out. I lost my apartment, and now I'm camping out at my friend's house. I've never felt closer to death in my whole life, and I just kind of feel like if I don't tell my story right now, I'm just gonna disappear.
His work was so creative and different, and always had his sketchbook.
We're a very creative family.
Always was surrounded by lots of wonderfully creative people.
Leeroy really encouraged that creative side in me, and
I remember a lot of claymation searched for
idea after idea. I had like the funky
with a name like Leeroy,
he's
always not be a celebrity.
And you know,
you would influence everybody. But I'll be wearing these
Leeroy had these great spider sense that he was going on about.
justice and fairness.
We just always talked about
A lot of laughter with Leeroy.
life of the party.
seriously creative stuff, and art stuff, and music, and dancing, and just
Rokkenrohl.
started organizing these concerts.
yeah, just like our true self.
All the other kids did.
Yeah, he was in a band called Dr. Sauce.
I remember just beyond that. You know, you never quite knew what he was thinking.
How can you make
He
I remember knowing
Lots of laughs,
Had to be one of the most influential guys in Cambridge back in the day as far as
being
bands were
happy,
concerned.
and hiding behind
He threw one of the first big, cool shows out of Cambridge. No, I like it.
His little buddy in the backyard blowing up this fake house and
shoved it up into the spotlight.
The ridiculous stage show, which ever. I got Dr.
Played
Sauce.
bass like a leopard car.
and it was just
Those guys just get gassed up.
parties, great band, and he was jumping out of the plane. That was his introduction to
Enjoyed Leeroy's company.
Kind of sad to see him go.
We did still fight crime, though.
I worked at Pride Signs. I'm just guessing here. I worked there for about a year and a half.
There's not much to say other than it was busy and people were asked to do a lot of overtime.
I'm James Bruce, former co-worker of Leeroy, Rokkenrohl.
You know, he had gone to Australia for a bit and came back, and he was working at our shop. And
Leeroy definitely had one of the auras that I enjoyed to be around at work.
I would always go talk to him at the changeover part of the shift.
I recall having a lot of laughter with Leeroy, and
man, I mean, he always had a smile on his face. He came into work every day, you know. And
we talk about bringing your attitude to work. Well, that was a good attitude to have. A good laugh any day.
It was one of those jobs where it was rewarding and I could see what I did at the end of the day. Like I could drive down on my way home and say, hey, look, see that sign over there? I built that.
The Pride shop itself is very open.
you know, you could just walk freely into one area from the next.
There is no closed off sections when it comes to the production.
There was the final assembly area, which was in between paint and fabrication.
So we'd be in final assembly, like there's no walls in between different areas in the shop. It's like it's a completely open shop.
No real direct ventilation when it comes to fumes.
There'd be this like this glue we'd use.
Like an epoxy.
Or something like that. It was like this 2-compound glue that when the 2 compounds combined, chemical reaction turns into like the best glue known to man, and thus probably one of the worst smells known to man too.
That smell.
It was really strong. It was a really strong smell.
I'll say that was cancer glue too, because that's what it was called. Like that's what I thought it was.
When the air hit it, that's when it did its thing.
Cancer glue, yeah.
Pretty toxic in the sense that you shouldn't breathe that stuff in regularly. You should definitely be wearing like the carbon filter, respirator, and whatnot.
And of course that is just common sense.
Like people using you got to be careful around this stuff, and I'm like, what? How come like I'm standing beside the guy that's using it with a mask on, and I'm 5 feet away from him, and I don't have a mask on?